when you're doing anything worthwhile, when you're chasing your dreams, trying to achieve your goals, you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail a lot. And I know this is pretty common knowledge nowadays, but it's definitely worth repeating because it's still something that people struggle with a lot, and it's still something that deters people from going after what they want and achieving the goals that they want to achieve. Because as soon as they get past that little spark of inspiration and that initial motivation, I guess this kind of goes into when you're doing your New Year's resolutions, or if you make New Year's goals, and the first few days, even first few weeks, you're super motivated because it's something new, you have that initial spark of inspiration. But then, once that kind of dies down and you kind of get settled into the new routine of things, and you start to face obstacles, and then you start to inevitably face failures. Things don't go as planned. You try to whatever you're trying to do, you try to launch a product and it fucking bombs. You miss days of your training. You're not seeing the results that you want to see quick enough. Anything like that. It's when you hit that block of failure, that's when you initially kind of want to back away because you don't want to feel that shit. Failure isn't a good feeling. Mostly it hurts your pride and your ego. But just like anything, the more you do it, the easier it gets. When you fail more and more and more times, the impact it has on you becomes less and less, to the point after you failed a couple hundred, a couple thousand times, it doesn't impact you at all. It has no effect on you. You shrug it off, chalk it up as a fucking L, and then you try again. That's kind of, especially with training and stuff, because obviously I'm failing a lot in training. I don't show, people don't show all their failures, but each failure is just another step towards the ultimate success. Every attempt I do, whether it be in lifting or in business, every attempt I have to try to make something, create something, and move forward, I give everything. Because obviously I want it to be a success. I'm going to try to make it a success. So I'm going to give my full effort. But at the same time, in the back of my head, I know that failure is always around the corner, and it's gonna happen sometime or another. Like if I'm going for a PR snatch or some shit. Obviously you can't half-ass that, but you may fail, and that's part of it. But each failure is another step towards that success. You chalk up enough failures, you're probably gonna have a success sometime down the line. So that's all I wanted to say today about failure. Fucking don't be afraid to fail. Just chalk it up. Pick yourself up. Go again. And fucking laugh it off. Because at the end of the day, like I mentioned in my other videos, it doesn't fucking matter. So keep failing, bro. Keep failing until it makes you want to fucking cry. But then get up and do it again. That's it.